on to our performance of The Wizard of Oz. We really are really excited to share all the things that we've worked on this year with you. The kids have been working, the kids that you're going to see on the stage, some of the kids you can see on the stage, auditioned for this play in September, and we've been working on it since October. They've been there 2 or 3 lunch hours a week. We had a little mini performance in March, and then this is our big show.
Auntie M, does this instruct Miss Gulch to Toto? She...
Dorothy, please. Not now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad.
Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch to Toto right for the back of the break, just because she says it gets in her garden. And she uses her nasty old cat.
Dorothy, honey, it'll have to wait. We're busy.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. You can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna get the sheriff. And...
Come on, you two, step it up. Yeah, we're coming.
Gotta get them hogs in.
Hunk, what am I gonna do about Miss Gulch?
Look at Dorothy. You ain't using your head. I don't think you ain't got any brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Listen, kid, you aren't gonna let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have some courage, that's all.
Here, what's all this jabber-wapping when there's work to be done? Go feed them hogs before they wear themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Auntie Em, you know Miss Gulch said she was going to do Toto?
Dorothy, you're always getting yourself into a fret over nothing. Just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Some place where I won't get into any trouble. Do you suppose there's a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place you can get to by a boat or train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you've dared to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Mr. Gill, I want to see you on right away. It's about Dorothy. Dorothy? Well, what has Dorothy done? What has she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg. You mean she bit you? No, her dog. Oh, she bit her dog, eh? No, that dog's a menace to the community, and I'm taking him to the sheriff and making sure she's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Well, you can't. You mustn't. Auntie Em, Uncle Henry, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't, will we, Em?
Oh, please, Aunt Em. Toto didn't mean it. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. And then we're going to her garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take over your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's gentle with gentle people, that
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's my order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Now, we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now you're seeing reason.
I won't let you take him. You go away, you. I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, don't let him take Toto. Try to take him, please.
Put him in the basket, Henry.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry, please. Please don't.
We can't go against the law, Dorothy.
You're nothing but a wicked old witch.
Elmira Gulch. Just because you own half of the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Oh, Toto, darling, you came back. I'm so glad, Toto. You're coming back for you in a minute. You forgot to run away. You forgot to get away quick.
So soon? Wait, don't tell me you're running away.
How'd you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He just knows. Now, why are you running away?
Nobody cares about me at home. They won't even miss me.
Now, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
No, honestly. Auntie Em must even let them kill Toto for biting Miss Gulch.
Oh, well, have a seat right here. Right here. That's it.
Oh my, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. Now, stare into the crystal ball with me. I see a woman. She's wearing a dress.
Is it a polka dot dress?
Yes, it is a polka dot dress. And her face is careworn.
Oh, that's Aunt Em.
Her name is Emily?
Yeah, what you doing?
Well, I can't quite see why she's crying.
Oh,
She's walking into a little bedroom.
does it have poppies on the wallpaper?
Yes, there are poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
Oh no.
That's all. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she can really be sick, do you? Oh, I have to go home right away. Come on, Toto. Bye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
You better get home quickly. There's a storm brewing up, a whopper to speak in the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Get the horses loose. Hickory, check on the pigs. Clouds that color can only mean one thing.
Dorothy? Dorothy?
Hunk, it's a twister spotter right down the way and it's coming our way.
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. She's out somewhere in the storm.
Come on, everybody, get
Dorothy?
Anymore. You're right, Toto. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch has just struck a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh my.
And so what the Munchkins wanted to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you. I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old, ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
You are? I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of the beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly.
I didn't know.
The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. It's all right now. You may all come out. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky. She fell very far. And Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on a broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened to my friend? The wind began to switch, my kitchen took a switch. It landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. Which was not a healthy situation for a wicked witch who began to twitch and was reduced to just a cinch of what was once a wicked witch. We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. Killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly. Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepy head, rub your eyes and wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone with clouds, but we love your heart. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong, merry oh, sing it loud, sing it loud. Oh no, the wicked witch is As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally, but we got to verify it legally to see if she is morally, ethically, spiritually, physically, positively, absolutely, undeniably, and reliably dead. As coroner, I must aver I thoroughly examine her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead. Grant state independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants. If any. Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's much worse than the other one was. Who killed her? Who killed my sister? Was it you? Answer me.
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
Didn't mean it, eh? Accident? Well, I can cause accidents too, my little pretty. And here's just how I do it. Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers? The slippers, yes, the slippers. They're gone. What have you done with them? Give them back to me, or all. It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay. Give them back to me. Give them back. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're none of use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, so I'll fix you as well.
Ha! Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my little pretty, it is true, I can't tend to you here and now as I'd like. But just try to stay out of my way. I'll get you and your little dog too.
It's okay. You can get up. She's gone. Whew! What a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of us altogether. Which is the way back to Kansas. I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself.
The wizard? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long way from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and then all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I get lost?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
People come and go so quickly around here. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. She is the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. They never grow up early, the Wizard of Oz, the wonderful We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful
Follow the yellow brick road. Now which way do we go?
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course people do go both ways.
Why, you did say that something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind because I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I guess you're right. We haven't really met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do? I'm Dorothy Gale, and this is my dog, Toto.
How do you do, both of you?
Very well, thank you, and you?
Not very well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
That must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, well,
Let me help you.
Of course I'm not bright about doing things, but maybe if you just bend the nail in the back, and maybe it'll slip off and... Oh, there goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh no, I just keep picking it back up and putting it back in me again.
Oh.
My, it's good to be free. Shoo! Scat! I said boo! I can't even scare a crow. They just come miles around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Now give me it back. Oh, I'm a failure just because I haven't got a brain.
You're not a failure. Well, what would you do for brain if you had one?
If I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'll be thinking, you can be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I sit and think some more. My head full of stuffing,
Your heart all full of pain.
then perhaps I deserve you and be even worthier of ya if I only had a brain.
If you did that back in Kansas, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure,
Where's Kansas?
that's where I live. I want to get back there so badly and going all the way to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Do you think the Wizard of Oz would give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but even if you did it, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
I'm not afraid of witch. I'm not afraid of anything, except a light match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I face a whole box full of them just for a chance to get some brains. Oh, I won't be any trouble, because I don't eat much, and I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will. To Oz?
To Oz. We're out to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. If ever there was a Wizard of Oz, it's one because we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, look, apples.
How dare you? Give her back that apple! What do you think you're doing?
Well, we've been walking a long ways and I was hungry.
She was hungry. The audacity! How would you like it if someone came along and picked something off of you?
Oh dear, I keep forgetting I'm in Kansas.
I'll show you how to get apples. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. What do you mean? She doesn't want any of those apples. Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be? Oh no, it's just she doesn't like little green worms. How dare you? Get out! Take that!
is it, Toto? Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin. Oil can. Oil can. Did you say something? Oil can. Oil can. Here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
My mouth. My mouth.
He said his mouth.
Here you go.
How's that? How'd you ever get this? Well, about years back, I was traveling down that street, right in the middle of the saw it. It started to rain. I rested the saw. I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect. Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
Exactly. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. All hollow. Well, actually, let's just do it now. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy who shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me above all seems
Romeo.
I hear a beat.
How sweet.
Just I'm in the I'm stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
That was wonderful. Why don't you come to the Emerald City with us to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Well, that's a long and dangerous journey, and it might rain on the way.
But you've just been saying how much you wanted a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose the wizard doesn't get me one when we get there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long ways already.
Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine gentleman? Well, stay away from her. I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man, and I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. And as for you, my little pretty, just try. I wish you luck with the wizard and a happy journey back to Kansas. Stuff a mattress with me? Ha! I'll see you get safely to the Wizard of Oz, whether I get a brain or not.
Beehive ball. I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Let's see you try to make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anybody can ever ask for.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I think it'll get lighter before it gets darker.
Do you suppose there'll be any wild animals?
Might.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears?
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 Put him up, put him up. I'll fight you with one hand tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Go away and let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on, get up and fight.
Yes, Scarecrow, get up and teach him a lesson.
What's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
Well, I hardly know him.
All right, Pew, I guess it's just you and me.
Shame on you.
What'd you do that for? You didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on Straw Man, but you go around picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
course not. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Why, nothing but a great big coward.
Well, you're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. See the circles under my eyes? I haven't slept in weeks.
Why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm scared of them.
Don't you think the Wizard of Oz can help her too?
I don't see why not. We're on our way to see the wizard. I'm sure he can give you some courage.
Wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen with the company of a cowardly lion? I sure would.
No, of course not.
Wow, that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Sad, believe me, missy you, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim or verb. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be brave as a blizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve,
Then I'm sure to get a brain,
a heart, a home,
The nerve.
up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. So you unpicked my warning, eh? Well, all the worse for you. When I gain those ruby slippers, my power will be the greatest in all of Oz. Now, my beauties, something with a little sting in its step. My jitterbugs, yes, my lovely dancing jitterbugs, show yourselves! Make her dance, dance, dance until those ruby slippers fall off of her feet. Now go!
did you just hear what I just heard?
That voice don't come from any ordinary bird.
Maybe it's a screamer or a critter in the trees.
I'm getting jitters in the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry. I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like this situation.
Are you gonna stand around and fill us full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roarer.
Who's that hiding in the treetops? Is that rascal the jitterbugs?
Should you catch him buzzing round you? Keep away from the jitterbugs. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. What the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees gonna do with the jitterbug?
So just be careful of that rascal.
Keep away from the jitterbug. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop.
never danced so much in my life.
That witch certainly wants those ruby slippers.
Where is she? Where's the witch?
Oh my! It's the gates of the Emerald City.
We did. State your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? No one can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Not even I've seen him.
Oh, please, sir. I want to see the wizard. The Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
So she is. Why didn't you think so in the first place? Come on in.
She followed us here.
Good people of Oz, listen and listen well. Bring forth the pretty one who goes by the name Dorothy.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it, eh? Well, here's a little message for the girl. See that she gets it.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we better hurry if we're gonna see the wizard.
Look, there's a guard over there. Maybe he can point us to the wizard. If you please, ma'am, we'd like to see the wizard. All four of us.
Nobody see Great Oz. No, nobody not know how.
Oh, but we must.
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody not know how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy. But that makes a difference. Just wait here. I'll announce you all once.
Did you hear that? She'll announce us at once. I'm as good as I got my brain. I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. King of the forest. Not queen, not duke, not prince. Not regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal woof! As I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything.
Not nobody, not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
Why dash him from top to bottomest?
Suppose you'll be an elephant?
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusty dust? Courage. What makes the hot and hot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You can say that again. If I were king.
Gone home. Who says go away?
Go away! Aw,
Looks like we came a long way for nothing.
and I thought I was on my way home.
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Auntie Anne was so good to me. I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel said she was sick. She'd be dying and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get through this somehow. Come on. I myself once.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking, I don't want to see the wizard this much.
Oh, he's just scared again.
Don't you know the wizards are gonna give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh well then, we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside. Ah!
What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You just did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, I'm Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you,
Silence!
Jimmy Cricket.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Ooh, it's me.
You dare come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering of collection. Clinking, clanking, clattering of collisionist junk.
Well, you see, a while back we were walking down the end of the road and...
Quiet!
Ooh.
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain, you billowing bale of bovine fodder?
Your Honor! I mean, Your Excellency! I mean, Your Wizardry!
Enough, and you, Lion?
Ah! You ought to be ashamed of yourself, friendly him like that when he came to ask you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What's that? What'd he say?
But first you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'll grant you your requests.
If we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me the broomstick and I'll grant you your requests. Now go!
But what if she kills us?
I said go!
Witch's Castle, 1 mile?
I'd turn back if I were you.
That's the best news I've ever heard.
Oh, no, you don't. You know something? I believe there's spooks around here.
Spooks? That's silly.
You don't believe in spooks?
Why only...
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
with you. Welcome to the haunted forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good little boy and invite a few of your friends to the party.
If I had a heart, I think it'd be beating faster.
Now bring me the girl and her dog to my castle. And now, fly, fly. Bring me the girl and her slippers to my castle. Now fly. Do what you'd like with the rest, but I want her alive and unharmed. And take special care of those ruby slippers. I want them most of all. Now fly, fly.
They've captured Dorothy and Toto.
I'm too afraid to even move. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Help! Help!
Shoo, shoo, go away, go away. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
What happened to you?
They took out my legs and threw them over there. Then they tore out my chest and threw them over there.
It's 7 o'clock.
Over.
They sure did knock the stuffing out of you, didn't they?
Don't just stand there talking. Come on and help me. Put back me together. You brought me the girl and her dog to my castle? What a good little monkey. Now bring me the dog. What a good little dog. Oh, Nico, where's our manners? It's time to entertain our guests. Bring me the girl. What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. How kind of you to join me in my loneliness.
What are you gonna do with my dog? Give him back to me, give him back.
All in good time, my little pretty, all in good time.
Oh, please give me back my dog.
Certainly, certainly, once you give me those ruby slippers.
But the girl to the north told me not to.
Very well. Nico, my pet, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and toss him in the river and we can all watch him drown.
No, you can have your old zippers, but give me back Toto. Oh. I didn't mean to. Silly, can I still have my dog?
No, fool that I am. I should have remembered. Those slippers won't come off unless you're alive.
So what are you gonna do?
It's not what I'm gonna do that's troubling me. It's how I'm gonna do it. These things must be done very delicately.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away! He got away!
More than you will, Drat and your dog. You see this hourglass? This is how much longer you have to live. And it isn't long, my little pretty. It isn't long. Look, the witch's castle. We made it.
But how can we find Dorothy?
My paws are getting tired from all this searching.
Look, it's Toto. Where have you been?
What's he saying?
The wicked old witch has Dorothy locked in her tower.
Oh, I hate to think of Dorothy in that awful place. We have to get her out.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can in handy, and you've already been squeaking enough as it is.
What's them? What's them?
gonna lead us?
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I'll go in there for Dorothy. Wicked old witch or no wicked witch, guards or no guards, I'll tear him apart. There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
You gotta make space.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around.
Spins a magic lake.
Auntie Em, is that really you?
When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane
To a place behind the sun.
just a step beyond the rain. Dorothy, I hope you can somehow hear me, wherever you are. We're trying to find you, dear. We want you to come home, Dorothy. Come home to us, safe and sound.
I want to, Auntie Em, I really want to, but I'm here in Oz, locked up in the witch's castle. I'm so afraid. I don't know what to do.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't... Sorry to break up the happy reunion, dear.
Oh, Auntie Em, please come back.
Well, I'll give you Auntie Em once you give me those slippers. Nico, gather the Winky guards. Her time is nearly up. When I return, you will get yours, and I will get mine.
Back on your watch.
That's right. Keep marching, keep marching. We'll guard the girl from here. You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you?
I knew you'd come, I just knew it. How did you manage it?
Well, it was Scarecrow's idea.
Lion wore him down. And Tin Man somehow knew exactly where you were.
Toto!
Anyway, did they hurt you?
No, I'm all right. We've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why, my little party's just beginning. Guards, seize them. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spares. Thought you'd be a little pretty fox, didn't ya? Well, I'm gonna start on you right here and now, just as I like. Where to begin? Where to begin? Yes, how about a little fire, Scarecrow? Help! I'm burning! I'm burning! Oh my gosh, cursed rat! Who could have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, I'm melting, melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Look out! Look out! I'm going. Oh!
I didn't mean to, really, just that she was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead!
The broom, do we have it?
Please, and take it with you.
Thank you so much. Now we can go to the witch and say the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! Actually, I'm looking. Sorry. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch will witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, merry up, singing on, singing on.
Why have you come back?
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, so we'd like you to keep your promise. Can you please, sir?
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I want to go home now.
You've had enough time already.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Now go before I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
No, I'm a very good man. I'm just not a very good wizard.
You better be good enough to send Dorothy home. And you better, and what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
Or Scarecrow's brain.
And the courage you promised the Cowardly Lion?
Well, you forgot them. You've had them the whole time.
Oh, no,
we haven't.
Yes, you have. Why, Scarecrow, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, there are places called universities where people go to become great thinkers, and they have no more brains than you do. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma.
A diploma? Gee.
Therefore, I confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two square of some and the two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the remaining sides of the square root of the remaining side. Oh joy, rapture! I've got a brain. How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you are under the delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are people called heroes, and they have no more courage than you do. But they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I present you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross?
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
And you, my tin friend, you want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts can never be made practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Well, I still want one.
Well, of course, back where I come from, there are people who do nothing all day but good deeds, and their hearts aren't any bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial.
A testimonial? Gee.
So I present with you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my galvanized tin friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Hey, it ticks. What about Dorothy?
Oh, I don't think there's anything that bad for me.
The only way for me to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist of the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
And the wind changed, and the balloon sailed right into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Oh.
And in that balloon, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Did you hear that? He's gonna take me home.
Here's our balloon now. Release the balloon.
Oh my.
I hereby decree that the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion shall rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon.
Oh, Toto, come back. Oh, don't go without
Dorothy,
me.
we're taking off.
Wait, Toto.
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Bye. Oh, how will I ever get home now?
Look, here's someone who can help you.
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Well, why didn't you tell her?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to find it out for herself.
Well, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I learned that it wasn't enough just once to see Uncle Henry and TM. If I ever go looking for my own heart desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because even there, I never lost to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
That's so easy. I should have thought that for you.
And I should have somehow felt it in my heart.
She had to find it out for herself. Now, those ruby slippers can take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard saying goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You'll rest so dreadfully.
Bye.
Oh, Lion, I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I would have never found it if it wasn't for you.
Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes.
Now, close your eyes and click your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy dear,
Auntie Em, it's you.
Hello? Anybody home? Just dropping by because I heard the little girl got caught in the pig. Oh, well, she seems all right now.
She got quite the bump on the head. We kind of thought for a moment that she was going to leave us.
Oh, that did leave you, Uncle Henry. Tried to get back for days and days.
You haven't forgotten your old pal, huh?
You couldn't forget my face, could ya?
And me, Hickory.
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you?
There. It's just a silly dream.
No, Auntie Em, this was a real, chilly life place. And I remember that some of it wasn't that nice. But most of it was beautiful. But just the same, all I kept saying to everyone was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyway, Toto, we're home. And this is my room, and you're all here. I'm never gonna leave here ever again, because I love you all. And, oh, Aunt Em, there's no place like home.